Hey friends, it's Elizabeth, your local guide to lifestyle and real estate here at Deep Creek Lake. So today I'm breaking down the top 10 questions that sellers ask me about selling at Deep Creek Lake, from timing and pricing to preparing your home and understanding what buyers are really looking for. When is the best time of year to sell? The best time to sell depends on your goals. In general, spring through early summer is when we see the most increase in inventory and buyer activity at Deep Creek Lake. Buyers are visiting for the warm weather, and there's an increase in traffic from vacation home shoppers. However, if you look at the data, late summer and fall is really when most closings happen. The dots are the number of sold listings every September over the last 5 years, and you can see a bit of a cyclical trend here in Garrett County. This may be because buyers often start looking in the spring and then often get serious towards the end of the summer. That being said, homes sell year-round here. Winter listings often stand out due to less competition, especially for lakefronts and ski access homes. The best time is truly when you're ready and when your home looks its best. How long does it take to sell a home? Buyers in this area are typically coming from the closest metropolitan areas like Pittsburgh, Baltimore, and DC. And scheduling showings can sometimes take a few weeks because buyers have to travel a few hours. Because of this, days on market are typically a little bit longer here than in most cities. The time a home is on the market does fluctuate throughout the year, but on average, well-priced homes in good condition typically sell here within 30 to 90 days, depending on the price point and market demand. Lots will typically take longer to sell. Lakefronts and luxury properties may also take longer simply because they appeal to a very specific buyer pool. The key is strategic pricing, strong marketing, and professional presentation, all things I handle for my clients to make sure that your home gets noticed quickly. What should I do to get my home ready to sell? Step 1 should always start with decluttering and deep cleaning. Then tackle small repairs, touch up paint, and consider neutralizing spaces so that buyers can imagine themselves there. Remove all family pictures and personal items, and especially remove items that are of great value or importance to you that you don't want to be negotiated into the sale. You can also consider some small updates like fresh linens, updated light fixtures, and hardware that are quick, easy, and make the home stand out in pictures online. For a more detailed list of upgrades to consider, make sure to check out my video on top home staging tips to sell your home. Do I need to make major upgrades before listing? Usually, no. Big renovations rarely return dollar for dollar at resale. Instead, I recommend focusing on repairs and presentation. Unless you're offering the home as is, you should be prepared to offer a buyer credit or negotiate repairs if there is something major that needs to be tackled in terms of safety of the home, or just handle that up front. But for aesthetics, a simple deep clean and decluttering will usually yield better results. Buyers in Deep Creek Lake are drawn to clean, well-maintained homes that feel really cared for. Things like new paint, fresh landscaping, or updated fixtures often go the distance. How do you determine the right listing price? I use a detailed comparative market analysis, or a CMA, to evaluate similar recent sales, active competition, and seasonal trends. Pricing your home correctly from day one is critical. Too high and it sits and buyers wonder if there's something wrong with the home. Too low and then you leave money on the table. My goal is to help you find the perfect balance between competitive pricing and maximum value based on real data, inventory, and current market movement. I like to keep an eye on how different variables influence home value, like lake views, lake frontage, dock slips, acreage, home condition, and more by using current market statistics. For an exact market value, you could consider ordering an appraisal by a licensed appraiser. Ultimately, it's your home and you should have the final say in your listing price. Should I sell the home furnished or unfurnished? That really depends on the home and your goals. Many Deep Creek buyers, especially vacation home buyers, prefer turnkey properties, meaning they come furnished and ready to rent or enjoy. If you have a rental home, selling furnished can add convenience and perceived value. For primary residences, it's a personal choice, and I'll help you weigh the pros and cons for your specific situation. Do I need professional photos and video? Absolutely. The first showing always happens online. Professional photos, drone footage, and video tours, and walkthrough tours using Matterport technology all help your home stand out in a sea of listings, especially for out-of-town buyers. I include all of these in my marketing package because visual storytelling is one of the most effective ways to showcase what makes your property special. What are buyers looking for right now? Buyers today want move-in ready homes that feel updated and cared for. At Deep Creek, they're also drawn to outdoor living spaces like decks, hot tubs, or lake views, and amenities like dock slips or proximity to Wisp Resort. If a home has privacy and a layout that makes sense for vacationers, that's also a huge bonus. Highlighting your home's lifestyle appeal is often what sells it fastest, and that's something that I specialize in through my targeted marketing and video strategies. What are the costs involved in selling? Typical costs include real estate commission, county transfer, stamp and recordation taxes, attorney fees for closing, and any agreed upon repairs or closing credits. You may also need to budget for professional cleaning. If you still have a mortgage to pay off, check with your lender to see if there are any additional expenses to expect. Last, you will need to factor in capital gains tax. It's important to consult with your real estate agent and your lender and accountant if you have one, so that there are no surprises and you know exactly what to expect when the offers start rolling in. How do you market homes at Deep Creek Lake? Every home deserves a thoughtful, personalized strategy. My approach includes professional photography, video tours, YouTube features, social media promotion, and exposure across my website, Railey Realty's website, the multiple listing service, and all third-party home buying sites and applications. Because many Deep Creek buyers live out of the area, I focus heavily on digital storytelling, helping people fall in love with your home before they even step foot inside. In addition to my individualized marketing strategy for you, Railey Realty is the #1 ranked website on Google and search engines and is the brand with over 50 years of local service. We are part of the Bright MLS multiple list service, and we heavily lean on utilizing our internal network to sell homes, which is the largest in the area. When it comes to selling your home, experience and local expertise matters, and I'm always happy to be your local guide. I hope this helped answer some of the biggest questions that sellers ask me about listing their home at Deep Creek Lake. If you're thinking about selling, or if you just want to talk through timing, pricing, or how to prepare, I'd love to help guide you through the process and get you the best return on your investment. Again, my name's Elizabeth Ware. I'm with Railey Realty. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow along for more Deep Creek Lake lifestyle and real estate content. And I'll see you in the next one.